Just as I was editing this video, new news dropped. Zach Timmerman, one of the devs at 2K, posted a screenshot saying at the start you can choose between creating your own custom MyPlayer or new to NBA 2K24, starting with an NBA player template. A variety of player types are among the handful of NBA players chosen from the template feature. The player templates are customizable, but if you wish to do so, you can accept the player exactly as they are and start your career. So this is obviously referring to the MyPlayer builder. Instead of choosing your own attributes, you can just choose to be like an NBA player. But he also said in the tweet, a cool little feature we like about NBA player templates in the builder is that if you choose one and avoid customizing it, you'll be equipped with all of his signature gameplay animations off rip. And that's including things like dunk packages. For the budget players out there, that might be a really good option. If you can just load up a Jason Tatum or Zion Williamson player, you get all his dribble seeks, all his dunk animations, his jump shot. That's kind of fire, but let's get into the video. Hey, what is good everyone? We got a ton of news about NBA 2K24, including the MyPlayer builder, as well as this big gem from Mike Wang. Mike Wang says, a note about the Pro/Hall of Fame season passes for NBA 2K24. There are some really cool prizes in the pass, but nothing that will provide my players a competitive advantage on the court. No gameplay animations, badges, etc. Now this was a big deal that a lot of people were complaining about, considering we've got a ton of new news about how the badge system works. There's perks and stuff that are going to come from the season prizes, and people were concerned that 2K is going to hide it behind a paywall. But Mike Wang is saying this is not the case. All the gameplay rewards are going to be in the base seasons that you do not have to pay for. However, just remember that 2K gives you a 15% XP boost when you put on that Hall of Fame pass, or you can buy your levels for an extra $2 a level. So though 2K is being like, oh no, you don't have to pay for these gameplay rewards, they're in the free pass that everyone gets, 2K could be sneaky and make it so difficult to progress, just like getting VC, that you have to buy your levels to get to level 40. They could do that. Or if they're so overpowered that you just need them on like day one, then people might just have to pay for them instantly or get that Hall of Fame pass so they can get that 15% XP boost. The other news I want to get into before we get into the MyPlayer builder stuff and all the badges and all that stuff that 2K dropped, your boy Tonio, who's at the 2K Community Day, said the dribble head's gotta love 2K24, and Steezo had the little pain photo. So hopefully that's a good sign for us dribble heads. But now moving on to the MyPlayer builder news, NBA 2K tweeted out a photo of the new MyPlayer builder saying hashtag NBA 2K24 brings many changes and improvements to the MyPlayer builder to ensure that this is the best builder ever created. Fire emoji. A whole new badge progression system to my career and the city in new gen only. 24 new badges, 77 badges in total. You want to build your MyPlayer that fits your playstyle. Learn more about reading the new courtside report on badges. And as you can see, the photo they tweeted out, we have our S tier badges, we have some A tier badges and C tier badges, and it keeps on scrolling. Now badge points are removed, so all the badges that you see here, your player will be able to unlock. And on this screenshot right here, you can see he didn't upgrade his player to 99 overall, so we don't really know how the builder is going to work in terms of attribute caps. But you can see he has pretty average to below average stats for everything except defense, but he's still at 90 overall. So it really looks like it's gonna be like a double archetypes type system. We're gonna have two types of things like shooting or defense that you're gonna be able to pretty much max out all the way, and then everything else is gonna be pretty below average. So now moving on to the courtside report, they said they added and removed some badges to improve flexibility and bring more balance to the game. They say no stone was left unturned. 24 new badges were added to NBA 2K24. Now, before you go into the courtside description of the badges, they released a bunch of videos on the badges that we're going to react to right now. And this first one, we have Jimmy Butler with Precision Dunker Bronze, and you can see he's getting contact dunk animation. Precision Dunker, those who utilize this dunk meter mechanic will receive an improved chance of flushing their dunk attempts with Precision Dunker. So are they saying that you only need Bronze Precision Dunker, and if you can time your dunks, you can still get contact dunks? That's interesting. Next, we have the clip from the trailer of Jason Tatum doing the Euro step layup, which I was saying was tough and might be OP the way he kind of brings that ball over with all these new pro play Euro animations and stuff. They say two-step badge in 2K24 is perfect for the new fancy finishers out there, improving your ability to Euro step and cradle layups or dunks. So it looks like it's just a renamed version of Acrobat. Now we have a video of Draymond Green getting cooked by Jordan Poole with Speed Booster. Speed up the explosion when attacking from the perimeter with all new Speed Booster badge in NBA 2K24. Now looking at this list of badges, it looks like Quick First Step was removed and they added Speed Booster. So they really just changed the name of the badge. And the description on the courtside report is a perimeter only Quick First Step badge. Speed Booster will allow for quicker launches when coming from the standstill dribble situation. Now they also have a badge called Big Driver and Blow By. Big Driver face-up bigs driving to the basket from within the mid-range area will receive an initial launch boost. Big driver. And then there's blow by. Quicker ball handlers receive boost in body up interactions with defenders when blow by is equipped, and then speed booster. So it kind of looks like they just split quick first step into those three badges, which isn't a bad thing because as I said, badge points are removed, and any badge that your build is capable of getting to that level you can get as long as you keep progressing it through in all your games, because you can lose badge points now, but we'll get to that in a second as well. Then we have that video of Giannis absolutely bullying Jimmy Butler. You can see he's got Hall of Fame Bulldozer on. The new Bulldozer badge will make your MyPlayer a force to be reckoned with, improving your ability to initiate contact and get to the rim on layup attempts. Kind of interesting they say layup attempts considering he has a dunk right here. The actual description is a mix of scoring and ball handling badge. Think of this as Bully version 2.0 with elements of the old Land Breaker. Bulldozer improves the ability of a player to push through physical body ups and finish the physicality around the rim. Now this animation just looks absolutely overpowered. Slashers that have precision dunks and bulldozer might be an absolute force to be reckoned with if they can just bully people into the paint and just dunk on people like Giannis is right here. And the last badge we have a video for is Darren Fox doing a floater, and it's just float game, so they really just teardropper. New float game badge improves your player's ability to make floaters in NBA 2K24, so they really just renamed teardropper. Now the only other interesting badges is we have Spot Finder. By utilizing the get open mechanic R2 or right trigger tap, Spot Finder allows players to receive a speed boost off the ball to get to an open space with a raised chance of knocking down the shot of the ensuing catch. Now that seems like it's going to be super cheesy in the park, off that off-ball inbound cheese. Whistle, creating contact and getting to the free throw line when attacking the rim or shooting a jump shot is improved with the new whistle badge. That sounds like absolute AIDS. Definitely going to slow the gameplay down. I don't know why they added a badge to get more fouls. We have some interesting passing badges, relay passer, touch passer. There's also a physical handles badge. During physical body up interactions, players with physical handles have a high chance of winning the outcome following a dribble move. There's also triple strike. Players excel with triple threat launchers and jukes at a higher rate with triple strike. So that triple threat size up might be a little OP, who knows? Defense, we didn't get too much information. We got fast feet. It wouldn't be a fair game for the offensive players to receive the speed boost. Fast feet can be looked at as a quick first step badge for defenders, allowing defensive specialists to stay in front of shifty ball handlers. Right stick Reaper. Those who utilize the right stick steal mechanic will receive a boost on steal attempts with right stick Ripper. Is looking good for us lockdowns as well. Immovable Enforcer allows defenders to win physical matchups when it comes to body ups and contact layups. That might be an absolute must if you're looking to make an inside or just an interior defensive build. And then 94 feet. Players with 94 feet receive a fewer body up stamina hits and improved body up wins when pressing full court. Don't worry, those that don't have the badge will regret pressing full court. Now I don't know how to feel about this badge either. It could be incredibly annoying if it's too overpowered. And when I first saw it, I thought, oh, this is going to be a waste of a badge. Why would you put that on? But if you're getting every single badge that your player is capable of getting, then I guess having it is pretty cool. Badges removed, limitless takeoff. A lot of people are happy about that, as long as the dunking in the game is usable and not like it is before you get limitless takeoff. Bully, clamp breaker, menace, mismatch expert, quick first step, as I said, is gone. Vice grip, amped, clutch shooter, floor general, and volume shooter are all gone. Volume shooter is a big one to remove. A lot of people love that badge. They also say if you're going the custom route or you're customizing a template, you'll immediately notice some changes to the attribute builder page. Takeovers are no longer a part of the MyPlayer builder process and are now available to you during real-time moments in a game. You can read more about this in the gameplay courtside report. We already talked about that before, where mid-game, once you get takeover, you activate takeover and then you can choose what attributes you want to boost. In addition, badges have been split into 4 tiers, S, A, B, and C, with S tier badges being regarded as the best of the lot. Sticking to the course from NBA 2K23, players' height determines tier assignments, and each badge has a unique set of attribute requirements for unlocking the use of the badge. Now, somewhere else in this report, it also says that S tier badges are going to be the hardest to progress, and you will lose them the fastest. It says here, badge levels are determined by badge usage, meaning how often they're firing off in the game. Oftentimes, from game to game, your usage and skills with the badge are being evaluated, and your badge level will start to trend towards the level that matches your play. Badges with high usage and success will trend towards the higher levels within your potential, or badge usage and success will trend towards the lower levels. There is a flaw, however, as your badge will never drop below bronze. Like riding a bike, if a badge drops below a level you once had, regaining that level takes less time than it did the first time around. Certain badges are also protected from games in which they cannot fire, such as relay passer badges in 2v2 games. Now, I really don't know how to feel about this. As you guys can see, they have the perks for different badges. They also say somewhere in here you have your untouchable badges that if you add a perk to these certain badges, they won't drop even if you're not using them, which is going to be super important if there's badges like limitless takeoff that just don't actually activate the badge. Or if you have to grind really hard for a badge like limitless range. In my career, but then in park, you're too delayed or something to actually really be shooting from deep, so you want to chuck it, so you want to chuck your untouchable on that, so you don't just lose it when you go every time you go to the park and you have to keep re-grinding my career for it. But you can see here we also have badge perks, prizes that provide various benefits to the progression of individual badges. The badge perk page consists of slots that users can fill in when unlocked. There are 4 slots per perk, each slot representing a different badge tier. A player can only have 1 badge perk applied at a time. Here are the badge perks. Overdrive increases badge level progress in games. Immunity slows down badge level regression in games. Drill Savant increases badge level progression in team practice facility. Scholar, a risk/reward perk that gives a significant increase in badge level progression for PvP games finished with a high teammate grade. However, it comes with a risk. You will receive no progression for the badge if you do not finish with a high teammate grade. This is a rotational season prize. So as I said, there are gameplay rewards in the season prizes. Just like Scholar, you'll be able to get your badge levels up way quicker. But if Mike Wang stays true to his word, that will only be in the free passes. Then there's Winner's Circle, a risk/reward perk that gives an added boost in badge progression for PvP games that results in a win for the user. However, you receive 0 progression for the badge if you lose the game. This is a rotational season prize. high risk, a risk/reward perk that increases your badge level progression for PvP games with badge usage, but accelerated regression with lack of usage. This is a rotational season prize. So some really interesting badge mechanics, and there's also performance multipliers. Grade A student in games finished with a high teammate grade badge level progressions is accelerated for all equipped badges. Winner takes all. In games finished with a win, badge level progression is accelerated for all equipped badges. Up for the challenge, in games played against tough opponents, badge level progression is accelerated for all equipped badges. Now I like this, up for the challenge, bring back things like park badges, kind of, not really, but it gives an incentive to play tougher opponents, because if you're playing better people, then your badges are going to level up faster, so that's good. And then as I said, the last thing they have is floor setters, are powerful prizes that are earned via season XP. They're included with free base pass each season. There are 18 floor setter slots in total, 9 for silver, 9 for gold. Adding a floor setter to a badge will prevent the badge from ever dropping below the listed badge level. Now it says there is no Hall of Fame floor setters. So if you want the Hall of Fame badges, you're going to have to be using those badges all the time. And I kind of like this badge news. I don't know, it's adding a new interesting mechanic from the game that wasn't there previously, so something new, something fresh is always good. The only thing else is Steezo posted a picture saying, this might be the one with the eye emoji. It's got a picture of the Open Looks badge. We don't know anything about that badge, but it's got the little eye, so you know Steezo's gonna love it. Maybe the badge is based on him. Anyway, man, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that like, subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, and I'm out. See ya.